The one with the covered blue tarp over the bed?
You're gonna have to tell me that when I get back, Dragon Blood.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I am back, but keep in mind, my wife is a very loud person.
That's fine.
And my daughter takes after her.
Yeah, wood truck. Are you
Oh,
talking
you
about
didn't
the
think
one
that I
with the
was
blue tarp over the
escaping, did
bed?
you? What was that, Dragon Blood?
The wood truck. Are you talking about the one with the blue tarp over the bed?
Believe so. It's the one that says that it's logging.
It says that it's logging?
I think so.
Where does
I
it
think it
say
says
that?
logging truck
Like, where do you see that?
on the side where it looks almost like one of those Chinese trucks with the blue tarp on top. Yeah, where he is? Because I'm out here over at the parking lot.
Hang on, I gotta use playing some inventory.
It says McCoy logging on the door. Actually, let me check the engine. Make engine and trunk. Also take some. Ooh, that engine is horrible. Uh,
Yeah, that's the
give
one.
me a moment with this truck. Because it needs some work.
Hey, I'm pulling stuff out of there.
Oh, sorry. I just want to move it up to my little door frame real quick. This needs so much work. I looked at it before and it was not this bad.
I didn't drive it, so it's not my fault.
Yeah, that's I believe a brain thing. Let's grab hat. Then let's grab some of these metal sheets. All right. So, are there ropes in there?
Dude,
All right. I will try and add some rope to it. Because oh god.
I don't know what the rope's for.
My god, this engine requires so much for engine parts.
Here you go. Thank you.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, in that room that's gonna be a storage room. Do you see what I mean about the floor, the dirt?
I don't currently because I'm not really there. I still have engine parts in here. Let's go to this van. He's gone. This truck is gone. Man, I have already taken out so many engine parts.
Yeah, if only you had the one sent you to restore Rex, you could build engines and stuff.
I don't need to because I have a thing to craft them. Yep, all these are completely empty of engine components. But this black van up here might actually have some. Not only that, but I also have that blue one that I was driving earlier.
Oh,
That is
that's all
too heavy.
the wood out of that truck.
Alright, how is this engine? 100% take engine. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes. Engine removed. Parts acquired? Yes. How many? 7. I
It
only have
is
7.
dark. I see all glasses. Not.
I want to rebuild the engine because the quality is only 65, but it's going to take a lot of engine parts.
Do you have any glasses in your one of your piles?
Glass?
Glasses.
No. I don't accumulate glasses. Alright. This truck is good to go, and I will make you some rope if you want it.
What's a rope for?
It helps you essentially, how to put it, make twine from thread. Awesome. Wait. Essentially, what it does is makes it to where you can tie logs together to take up less weight. So if you get 4 logs, you can tie them together and they'll work a lot better. And there's got to be a way to make this thread intertwine faster. All right. Oh, and you do not get the rope back after you use it. So that's why using it is a thing that was neat, but not something you regularly did. But now, with my ability to make rope, everything's getting pretty good.
Ow.
Well, here's 10 bundles of rope, and I will put that in here.
Ow.
Sheet rope apparently works too, but yeah, there you go. So 2346 all the way up to 2550. Oh yeah. Well, patches. These socks provide no protection, but 10, 20, 10, pretty dang good. Remove all patches. Here. Then add some leather patches. Now with the leather patched military camo pants, I have great scratch and bite resistance. Only 20, but scratch is 40. Which means even though it's just a little bit, still pretty good. Here's another thing. When you go to remove patches, there's still a chance that you won't get it back. And the thread, I think, is always going to be consumed. Patch a hole with the native material. And then can we consolidate each and every thread? Does that change the amount of weight? Yes, it actually does. This is when I wish there were like factory machines to consolidate.
Like Factorio.
Yep. This is how I know that this game would be great. If people want to make a little marketplace. Which honestly, if we can get like 8 people, I wouldn't mind having it to where we ended up doing that. I'd end up making my own little maybe tailoring area and or mechanic shop. But people just go to me and they'll be able to say buy or sell some stuff, and then I'd end up selling them some stuff, and yeah, it'd be good. I wouldn't be a farmer, but I would definitely be looking to eat, you know?
Hmm.
That means that I'd also want to, say, for example, I can do fishing, foraging, trapping, not really a big fan of it. A little too time consuming, a little too little that I'd get. But when it comes to being a mechanic, that seems very practical. When it comes to metalworking, it works well with mechanic. Electrical, that's useful. First aid, hell yeah, I need to patch myself up. Cooking, I think, would be way more useful for me if I wasn't an ascetic person. Carpentry would be great if I was actually, like, trying to make a marketplace. But yeah. I'd probably have it to where I'd do exactly that and make just a straight up marketplace. I'd probably also sell water, clean water. Because I'd end up, I'd probably make my base. Yeah, I'd make my base over by a gas station and probably just have. Actually, probably just make my base at a gas station. Then have it to where everything was done to where it'd be just neat. Yeah, have generators going, have it to where people are able to just refill for free, because I mean, let's be honest, that would be a dick move to just take like a full gas station off the map that people can't just take from when gas is infinite. And water's already a little bit much, but at the same time, you actively use water a bunch and can get water pretty easily. Alright, I'm done trying to condense. Add padding to this.
I tried reading it.
Alright. Awesome. So yeah, I think it would be kind of cool. But it's not something that I'd say for just, like, 3 people. I think it would be a little more of a, really? You're gonna make me buy this shit? Well, fine, then I'll sell you this. It's like, well, it's not meant to be a fuck you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
What are you doing in my area?
Picking up these boxes you didn't want.
Oh, okay. Trash removal. I'm good with that.
Blackberry and I were thinking you might want to take over the southern warehouse for a garage. You can
Nope.
pull,
I already,
vehicles in and everything.
I already got a thing going up north. Yep. I already started destroying a bunch of the factory equipment right over here. That's why I also opened up right here. So this area would just be a good garage area for the simple factor of what the fuck else are we gonna put there that's gonna take that much room.
Well, I'm gonna build some big rooms. Like, do you see the back of this table right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the back of this table is, there's gonna be a wall going this way to meet this wall right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this wall that over here is already existing with the windows. I'm gonna destroy that and make a new wall right here to make it uniform. And then I'm gonna build like rooms going up this way for each of us. Good sized ones that we can decorate to our heart's content, you know. And then eventually add upstairs for each of us.
See, I'm gonna be honest, the only way I'd end up going for like decorating my room is like in the next world kind of thing. Oh, I have a crate for you. I assume you just want it right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably won't go for decorating a room at all. Not unless it's like making the trade area for the next world.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking for planks.
Oh, that's not going to be in any of these. What can I really do? You want to check out the new area?
Area?
Yeah, the area that we just installed.
Installed like here?
The fort and whatnot.
Oh, that new area.
There's no planks inside of these metal crates, by the way.
There's some on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor, but there's no anything like that in the crates. These are metalworking. Yeah, you wanna go check it out?
I can't run. I have a scratch on my foot that makes me not able to run.
Should be healed by the time we get there. Takes a while.
Let's see, did I take Soul Healer? Yeah, I have Soul Healer.
Huh?
I have
It takes a while to get there, because it's quite the distance. Hey, Spoopa. How's it going?
Hey, Spoopa! Yes, I have a
Dragonblood's
stack
really
of
excited to
gold.
say hey, too. Huh. 18 fish fillets right there. Oh, we got lots of fish. I see what Dragonblood was saying about we got lots of fish.
Wait, what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Me?
Yeah.
I see what you were talking about with the there's a whole lot of fish.
Yeah, but as I've learned, it's not enough because for the calories we need to sustain, especially the calories I need to get weight, I'm having to use 4 and 5 fillets per dish.
Mhm. Yep. During the winter, it's gonna be perfectly fine. But yeah, a lot of times when you end up playing the game, really easy to get engrossed. Which, by the way, if you were to join, you know, assuming everything goes well between us, uh, you would essentially be joining for a new server.
Oh no, not a new server. You already
I'm not
planning
saying
a new one?
anytime, like, just yet. It'd be like in a day or two, if that.
We've only scratched the surface. We hadn't even got into
Yep.
winter.
But this was a server in which was supposed to get the rust off of myself and Brain, and at the same time, I figured that it would help teach you, because you were brand new to this, able to make something for me to eat. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start eating like an open can of mushroom soup kind of thing. Oh, actually, never mind. I got melted ice cream. Mm. Yeah, because not on the first, but it would probably be on the second that the new server would be. Because on the first, I plan to get a new headset, this and another. We got a lot of stuff planned, so yeah. Oh, and keep in mind, server would not be PvP like at all, but there would be like trading and whatnot. Completely viable. I already got a plan to essentially have a trade outpost where I end up making little shops for people and whatnot. It's something that I do in almost every game that could have trading. I end up making like trade areas for people to trade at.
Apparently, these plastic cutting boards are useless.
Well, you've definitely redeemed the apply to join the server. That is true. But remember, it's only an application.
You still have that name?
Yeah, I thought that I disabled it, but it's still there. I tried disabling it a little while ago too. But I think that one's just sticking around. I guess eventually it'll be like a meme in my channel. No wait, not 9 mil. Not 9 mil. There we go.
Need more. A ton.
Alright, so you're gonna join me in the new area, Dragonblood?
Yes, sir. Oh, there's more boxes. Yes, sir. Do you have
Yeah.
like some weapons? Maybe?
I have a machete, of which I should check the durability. I think it's fine. You know. Hair. I don't think it needs duct tape just yet, but let's put that there. So yeah, I got a machete, I got a shotgun, I got a nail gun. Oh yeah, by the way, with the ads, do let me know when you get into one. Uh, when you get into it and when you get out. That way, if there's anything important to tell you specifically, I'll be able to know if you're able to hear.
I decreased the amount of ads that play on my channel.
Yeah, I have it to where I did the bonus that Twitch was offering me, which was essentially every 15 minutes there's going to be an ad, which is a bit irritating, and I don't get enough ad revenue to really merit it, but at the same time, yeah, I'll
Most
probably
most of
disable
your
it.
revenue comes from it,
Subscribers at this point.
yes,
I get more
subscribers.
I get more from people using their Twitch Prime on me than I
Okay,
do any other way.
I'm ready. Let me check this bandage. Gotta change this bandage real quick. And
Alright. I'm gonna actually change the ads. Nah, I'm just turning the ads off, because let's see. Permissions, clip settings, VOD settings, stream key, channel. Schedule, I should probably turn all of these off. But meh. Affiliate. Ad-free viewing. Yes, subscribers get ad-free viewing. Ads. Yeah, I don't get. Ads.
okay, I'm ready. Did you empty out the RV completely? I see a bunch of mess on the floor.
Sure, I'll give feedback. Yes, I am an affiliate.
You ready?
How long have you been using Twitch? 1 to 3 years. Which of the following activities, if any, have you performed on Twitch?
I've done a bathroom stream. No one else has done that yet. And other viewers. Twitch, view channel points for reward. Yeah. I haven't played Twitch, the video game. Didn't even know that was a thing. You mentioned that you recently broadcast yourself on Twitch. When broadcasting on Twitch, roughly how many viewers do you tend to have at a time? 10 or fewer. Did you recently opt out of using Ad Manager on your channel? Yes. You mentioned that you recently opted out of using Ad Manager. Which of the following best describes why? In general, no. Well, the zombies destroyed the gate.
Revenue from ads isn't worth it.
It is when you get a huge audience. Not really when you have.
When I get bigger, the ads might be more likely.
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I have to finish this fucking survey.
Baker, you still here?
What is my current age? 26 to 34.
47.
Oh god, you'd be the just below the 55 and older.
No, I'm 35. Oh, dinner. Nice. What'd you have, Baker?
The reason why I went for actually telling them
Tacos. What kind?
there we go.
What'd you have in your
yeah,
taco?
the reason why I went for actually telling them about why is because if they just see that you turned ads off, they'll be like, okay, well, that's not a statistic that I care about. But if you actually offer feedback, you're speaking to them makes them actually give a shit.
Well,
To the fact that
they did
you
increase
are.
ad revenue if you make the ad break the longest. They increased the revenue from it to 50%.
55. And that's 55% of what they are getting, which is actually a lot better than just 55%.
And see,
So, for example, if
before
they
it,
would earn $1, you would get 55 cents.
yeah, before you would get 30%. So that's a huge increase.
Uh,
We might as well leave this door open.
yeah.
You gotta open the gate.
Yeah, but my RV was blocking it.
Oh, okay, because it only opens one way. Got it. Well, in the new world, if you're gonna set up your own base, I guess I'll base with BlackBerry, and we'll build like a super simlish base.
What, you don't want to make a base with me?
I mean, you could join us.
I plan on making my base on a gas station. That way, anyone that goes to the trade station will be like, hey, gas, awesome. Which is a way to encourage traffic and at the same time, a little perk for everyone else that wants to, you know, come visit me.
There are a few currency mods that I can send
I
you.
don't personally. I was just saying, like, say if Twitch actually did get $1 an ad, they were saying that we would get 55% of that buck. But
And it's not per ad; it's just per ad break. So,
yeah. So
but
whatever Twitch made off of the ads that you were watching, I was getting 55% of that, but that's like nothing because I think having no ads is going to make more people want to watch me, and more people wanting to watch me is going to increase people's viewership. And one thing that I do remind people maybe once a month is how realistically, if you do have uh if you have Amazon Prime and you have a Twitch account, you can combine the two, get Twitch Prime, which offers a free uh subscription that you can give to other viewer streamers, making it to where people like me that's small end up getting like $2.50 per Twitch Prime. It's not necessarily say give me all your money. It's more like, hey, if you got that free stuff, don't forget to use it. It really, not only is it something that you're missing out on because you're not using all your perks, but at the same time, it's one of those things where if you can just click a button at no extra cost to you and it'll help someone else out, why not?
mhm. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of these zombies respawned.
Oh yeah.
Did you increase the zombie count?
And pretty much Spoopa. Spoopa Chibi. I did not increase the zombie count. I think what happened is we haven't been in this direction in a while, so the zombies are migrating and spawning in.
You can see them going up the road. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that don't go after you.
I think because of how many we cleared from the city and also the factory area, they want to try and replenish those numbers.
That's very possible. I mean, the
we've
world
been
is
murdering a
huge,
lot.
and there's plenty of zombies to go around.
Yeah, especially Chesttown's supposed to have a big number, and we took out how much of that? So
Well, because you added Chesttown after the fact, and we've already had our peak day, there wasn't that many zombies. There's supposed to be a
hmm.
hall.
Ah, spoopy. All right, fair enough.
I think you take the first main road to your right.
What was that?
Uh, to get to the place, I think you take the first main road to your right.
Preferably not on the river. Although technically that river is a road, but I just don't have a boat that uses that road. And I just play the dodge a zombie game. Sometimes it's really easy. Other times it's like, oh my god, get out of my way.
Well, since you have Sunday Driver, it's a little easier because they're gonna clump up before you get to them
Yeah.
instead of being scattered everywhere. Oh, hey, a bunch of dead ones.
Oh yeah.
More dead ones.
This is a road that I took to get to whatever it's called. Mulberry?
Three.
Don't worry, Dragonblood, I got this. In fact, I can do this. I had to get back into first gear because, of course, my character doesn't understand how to switch gears.
Oh,
Figure
you're
out what downshift means.
well, you're off road
Anyhow,
too. You get less performance off road.
traction and whatnot, yeah, it requires more torque, but if you go into first gear, you can still get a good amount of speed.
That's what happens, girl. I've had to do
But yeah, so I want to have it to where this world we did really good with. I'll probably have it to where I get dynamic traits, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Well,
But essentially, what I want to do is have it to where we end up getting something that makes it to where respawn won't have to be used as much. Um,
well, I mean, you can increase the max zombie count on the map on the peak day,
oh,
or rather,
I wanna
instead
increase
of
the amount of
that,
zombies. Yeah.
instead of increasing zombies, you could make the peak day further ahead of the day you start. Like, make it like 300 days after you start. And that way, zombies will replenish themselves up to that point.
Hell, man, I could probably even have it to where we start like a year after the apocalypse, kind of thing.
It wouldn't really change anything, but there is if we're going to start
It
over,
would
there is a
because
mod I want you to install. It's called 10 Years Later, and 10 Years Later Cars and Rats.
that's exactly what it would do. It would essentially do exactly that. And I think I go north here in order to get to it.
Yes, you do.
keep in mind, I'm just going off a gut instinct right now.
I'll actually bring up the big map here.
Anyhow's it? Yeah, there's a few things I'd end up installing. I'd want to make it to where it was a little more casual, but at the same time still have some difficulty. So if I end up having it to where it's a year after the zombie apocalypse started, then what happens is that essentially there's no infinite water source at the beginning. Like, sinks do not count as an infinite water source. Gas station, it's instantly off. With everything, I'm also going to have it to where the clothing you can't choose as much as you can right now. So essentially everything will just be brought down, which isn't to make it as tedious as much as to encourage trade.
Okay.
Like, for
Road's
example,
gonna
if
turn to the left.
what was that?
You're gonna go around one more curve and go straight for a while. Then you're gonna go around another curve and go straight for a while, and then you take. Did you just run into something?
Okay, so better thing with the directions. Just let me know when I'm getting close to turning.
To a tree.
So just follow the main road.
So far.
All right, I'll follow the main road. So essentially, I'd end up making it to where, like, starting off, you wouldn't have the immediately amazing stuff. If someone's going and tailoring, then oh my god, yes, repair my gear or make my gear more decked out, stuff like that. But at the same time, it won't make it to where it's like, so clothes shopping is an actual thing that people are gonna want to do, you know? When it comes to buying tools, that's gonna be a major thing. Car repair, even
At,
though
at the next major T in the road, take a right.
at the T in the road, take it right, will do.
But yeah, I
Uh,
definitely want you to install the 10 years later and the 10 years later Cars and Rex mod.
See, the thing is, I
So
don't
cool.
want all the cars to be
Oh
in
no,
perfect condition, but I don't want them to be super degraded either. So what I'm probably gonna
it
do is
don't
just
do
leave it
that.
as vanilla.
In your settings, like in game settings when you're starting up, you can choose.
Yeah, like,
You can choose the state of the cars. But what the 10 years
yeah,
later
yeah,
Cars and Rex does, it doesn't modify the existing car. It adds like wrecked husks of cars randomly across the map. Ones you
yeah.
can't
I think
restore
that
and drive without a
essentially,
mod.
yeah, I think that how it is like vanilla, just normal, where it's like most things have a good amount of durability already lost. I think that one's gonna be a little more what we're gonna do because, for example, realistically, 7 days into a fucking zombie apocalypse, all the cars are not gonna be completely wrecked,
No, they're not.
which is why I have it with the setting that we have right now.
But what the
Okay, so with this, I continue straight.
hang on. Yes, yes. Continue straight, and you'll go around the curve.
All right.
Um, but what the 10 years later thing does, it adds wrecked cars that you can't restore, and they're good
Yeah, I
for
know.
dismantling to get parts to restore cars that are drivable. You can't tow.
I know.
You can't tow them
I've checked
either.
out the mod. But essentially, I don't think that there would be that many car wrecks. Like, I think that there would be about this many in
All right,
a more rural area.
the first actual road to your right, take that.
I need you to be quiet.
So, should I go east or west?
You'll be going south once you turn.
Right now, we are going south.
Well, how Blackberry described it, north is the top right corner of the map, so we're actually going east.
Yeah. I was informed it was top left. That's north. All right. So you're saying go south right here?
Yeah, the first road. You'll follow it and you'll go around the curve. The curve will curve to your left.
So don't worry about telling me about the curves. Just tell me with the main road when I'd be if there's an intersection which to take.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just continuing straight on a road. Even if there's a turn, it's just straight as long as there's no intersection.
All right. Question: which part of the new area do you want to explore first? Do you want to explore the military facility or go into the city
Whichever
areas?
one's closest.
Closest would be either one.
So just navigate me to one.
Okay. All right. In that case, let's see where.
Damn zombie.
Do.
See, I have it to where I try and adjust myself in my seat and a zombie goes on the road. Assholes. Oh, I keep clicking control.
I will.
See, just tell me with the next intersection, do I go straight or left? Alright, straight or what direction?
The next intersection, you will take a right.
So next intersection, I will take a right. And now is that reality right, or is that going to be
The right. Oh,
a woman's left?
no, it's right as if you were turning the steering wheel to.
Alright, so I'd be going southernly. Okay. And keep in mind, I say that's a woman's right because, not because I'm a sexist pig, this, that, and other, but because my wife will literally tell me go left, and I'll go left, and she's like, no, left. I'm like, you mean right? You know what I mean. It's like, no, I don't. I think left means left.
Yeah, what the 10 years later mod does, it changes the look of the world. It makes grass overgrown everywhere. It puts vines on buildings and things like that. It's an aesthetic thing, but it's also good for foraging early game. Because you can remove the weeds and get